What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay, back with another video. Man, we got Daquan Wiltshire again. He be putting me on game. I gotta react to him, y'all. I got to. He funny. He put us on game. Why not? So today we got story time. When I realized the streets run for me, part one. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Without further ado, let's check out, see what he talking about.
All right, listen up, y'all. Now, I go through my DMs all of the time, right? And today I saw a DM that kind of stuck out to me. Somebody asked me, what did I used to do before I started doing comedy? Well...
Yeah, what did you do? I feel like he was a regular old dude, regular old G.
My answer for that is...
Streets.
And now, having answered that question, let me tell y'all when I realized the streets wasn't for me. There was actually 3 things that led to me not wanting to be in the streets anymore. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the first one. All right.
That jacket hard, though. It's simple, but it's hard.
So I'm from Brooklyn, New York, right?
Oh, you from
and I
Brooklyn.
moved to Virginia at a young age. And when I moved here, I still had the hood in me. You know what I'm saying? And like, when I got here, we lived in the
Oh, you
suburbs.
live in
and
Virginia.
I ain't going front. I wanted to bring all of that hood shit to the suburbs. So, what do you think I did? I found some kids in the suburbs that wanted to be from the hood and wanted to do all of the hood shit that I wanted to do. So I made friends with these 2 people. One named James and the other one named Fenton. Now, Fenton was just like me. He was actually from the hood. Like, he lived in New Orleans before he came to Virginia. And yes, he knew what the hood was like.
Oh yeah, New Orleans definitely the hood. I'm from Louisiana, man. New Orleans the hood. I can tell you that.
But James, on the other hand, he had family that was from the hood. But this nigga wanted to be from the hood so fucking bad. Now, with that being in mind, knowing that this guy is gonna potentially do the same things I'm gonna do, who do you think I hung out with more? Obviously the poser. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The reason why I like hanging out with James is because, like, niggas from the suburbs, they do mad stupid shit just so they can be called real. Like, dog, this nigga would do the dumbest shit ever. Anything that has
if you ain't about that life, don't act like it.
to do, just so he could be called real. Like, he was the type of nigga that if you told this nigga that real niggas don't wash their hands after they pee, then this nigga will never wash his hands again. Like, I told this nigga before that if we ever get caught doing anything, the realest nigga is gonna take the charge. You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, we got caught up doing something, and look at this nigga, he took the charge. Now, if you've seen my story about the first time I got my loyalty tested, you clearly see that, yeah, James did some time for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, but past that, now, James is out of jail. And after him doing all of that time for me, he comes back home and wants to get back on the same dumb shit that we were doing before he got locked up. And of course, me, being the young idiot that I was like, hell yeah.
If people still on that same stuff from years ago and in the past and not nothing positive or getting money, you can't hang around those type people.
And then let's get right back to it. But things have changed since James got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't necessarily willing to do that again. So he came up with an agreement and he told me, he said, all right, man, yo, I was a real one. I took the last charge. So, if we ever get in trouble again, you gonna take that. And I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't...
What? Oh. I just realized what he said. If we ever get in trouble again, you gonna take that. No.
Thinking that we ever gonna get caught again? Okay, fuck it, nigga, I'll take the next one.
What?
And of course that shit happens. Like, bruh, how the fuck, like, I hate my bad luck. Like, nigga, how the fuck do I agree to something like that? And of course this shit happens, like, literally a few days later. So me and this nigga James was going around doing mad, stupid shit. And it didn't help that I had a job. So, like, that, like, provided us the funds to do even more dumb shit.
Oh,
so I get us these BB guns, right? And I'm thinking that the dumbest shit that we might possibly do is go around and shoot out people's windows. Because we've done that shit before. And it was the dumbest. Trust me,
that's
stupid
dumb.
fuck. But I thought that was the dumbest shit that we do. But I forgot. James was locked up. James came out a realer nigga. And you know what that meant? That we had to do realer shit. James thought of another way that we needed to use these beats.
So James really was the problem here. James was the problem.
And his way was for us to get money. Yep, y'all already know where that went. We had to rob somebody. But see, with James, he thought that robbing somebody would be just a little bit too easy for us, and that's not real enough. So he says that we gotta rob the corner store. Now in Fredericksburg, Virginia, there's not too many corner stores. And the corner store that we chose,
James just want to go to jail.
Wasn't the best area, because like the police station was literally 2 minutes away from the shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck we were thinking. But as soon as he said it, I was with it. I was like, nigga, we about to be gangsters as soon as we do this shit. Now, when you're a teen and you commit crimes, you don't like plan anything out. It's always just like a spur of the moment thing. Let's do it.
See, at least plan it out, bro.
So
you gotta plan
we
your
had
stuff swiftly.
no preparation time. He just said, let's rob the store. I was with it. We went to go do it immediately, nigga.
You gotta think on stuff like that.
Dressed like Soulja Boy in the Crank That video.
Soulja Boy.
About to rob a store.
Dressed like Soulja Boy, tell him.
No mask. Now, like I told y'all
Soulja
before,
Boy, tell him.
I liked hanging out with James because I could just convince him to do anything by telling him that he was real. So I told him, my nigga, you are the realest nigga I know. You gotta be the one to do this, bro. I'll be the lookout.
Geeking
This
his
nigga
head up.
immediately agreed. Like, I'm like, dog, you ain't got no mask on. This nigga
Hey, man,
I'm like, fuck it, nigga.
Hey, you real. You got it. Go ahead, bro. Yeah. They can't stop you in that type stuff.
At least it ain't gonna be me.
Nah,
I was
you
thinking
can't-
to myself
you
that,
can't
like, if
tell 'em that,
anything
man. They
happens
gonna be
during
feeling
this
invisible.
robbery, I'm just gonna walk off. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm just gonna act like nothing happened. I'm gonna look out, bro. How the fuck you can't accuse me of doing shit?
Nah, you part of it.
Oh, how
You
wrong was I?
agreed.
So we're outside prepping for the robbery, right?
agreed.
And like I said, we're teenagers. We don't really plan anything. So we're doing this literally right outside the fucking store. I'm trying to tell y'all, nigga, we're fucking retarded. Bro, the store don't even look outside. And my dumb ass waved at this nigga. Like, dog, how fucking retarded can you be? So when the store owner goes back in the store,
you
James
slow.
says, it's go time, bro. I'm about to go in there and rob this nigga. So with no planning, no disguises, or anything, this robbery was about to take place. I get into position, which is right on the side of the store. Like I told y'all, we really didn't plan any of this shit at all. He walks in the store, and
I get into position, which is right upside the store.
I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
Dude,
As soon as he
stupid.
walked in there, I was about to leave. Like, nigga, I got scared as fuck. Plus, as soon as this nigga walked in the store, he takes off his hood. I'm like, nigga, you about to get caught. Ain't no way I'm gonna be here. But, sadly, loyalty kept me around. Like, bro, I was like, yo, you know what, man? I can't let this nigga go out like that again, man. I'm gonna be here for my nigga.
For sure.
Until the cops come. Then I'm
Until the
out.
cops
So
come.
he goes in the store. He takes off his hood and everything, just like I told you, pulls out the gun. And I keep hearing this nigga yelling, give me the fucking money. You bitch ass
Crazy.
nigga. He keeps yelling. Until it gets completely silent.
He ballistic.
And that's what scared me. It scared me more than being the actual lookout for this whole mission. So I go over there to the door so I can see what's going on the inside. Bruh. This nigga James is sitting there with a gun in his hand on the side of him. And the owner got a gun straight to this nigga face. So what happened was when
Ooh, at that point, what was y'all do at that point? If you was ever caught in a situation where a gun was pulled on you, that's scary. Right? That's deep.
James walked in
That's
there
deep.
and pulled out his gun and demanded the money, the owner could tell it was fake. Like, nigga, why wouldn't you put a bag
Fake
over that
gun.
shit or something? Well, smack this nigga with the fucking pistol. Do something.
Yeah,
But
make
he
it
didn't.
realistic.
The nigga found out it was fake and immediately pulled his strap on him.
Oh man,
Strap on him.
you doomed at that point.
The owner of the store tells James to give up his gun. And of course, James listens to him because he has a real gun pointed at him. Now, this whole time, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck do I need to do to help my nigga out, because I don't want this nigga to get killed. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And trust me, this is a very desperate time. And when you're scared, you don't know what the fuck to do. So, like I told y'all before, y'all remember that
That's some
police
deep
station that
duty.
I told y'all was about 2 minutes away from this whole thing? Yeah, so one of these squad cars just happened to pass by while all of this was going on. And like I told y'all, you don't know what you're gonna do when you're scared.
Yeah.
My nigga, my dumb ass stopped this fucking cop and told this nigga to help us. What the fuck was I thinking, dog?
Bro, you a snitch, bro. 6'9". You a 6'9", bro. You stop the cops, bro. That's the last thing to do, bro. Don't snitch, bro. You do anything else, bro. Run, do anything else. Those sticks, bro.
I tell this cop that I see some grown-ass man inside of this store pointing a gun at a teenager. So, of course, the cop gets out the car immediately and goes inside, assesses the situation, and figures out that we were trying to rob a place, obviously. So backup arrives no less than 2 minutes later, because the fucking police station is 2 fucking minutes away. So backup arrives, right? At this point, I'm the only one of us two that has talked to the cops at all. Because, like, James, he was really on some real nigga shit. Like, this nigga was not gonna talk to these cops no matter what they told him. And at this point, I mean, I ain't say nothing either to the cops, you know what I'm saying? Besides that, my nigga had a gun pointed at him. That was about it. Like right then and there. Because, like, as time went on, somebody had to talk to these people. When you're under the age of 18, the cops don't really want to question you. They want to get your parents there, then get consent from your parents to question you. So they just threw me and James in the back of the cop car till our parents got there. Now, while me and James are in the back of this cop car, that agreement that we made before just happened to come up again. And James looked at me and was like, yo, you my nigga. And you a real one. You got this.
You got this.
My nigga, I got what? Like whatever I got, I'll give it back. Like, fuck out of here. Like, what do you mean? He was like, yo, you remember
you got this.
When we were talking about it and you said you got the next one. Like, my nigga, the last time I even said I got next, we was playing 21. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm not taking shit. Then he was like, yo, bro, like you really finna do this again? Like, seriously? Yeah. Like, nigga, I wasn't expecting to get caught. Like, fuck, nigga, you actually got caught. I ain't even get caught, nigga.
Yeah,
I was
didn't
trying
get
to say,
caught.
you
You
from
got
getting
caught.
shot. You got caught in the process of that. So don't try to blame me for that shit. Then he was like, yo, why ain't you just run there with the strap and shoot this nigga?
What?
Well, we got BB guns, dog. This nigga wearing a sweater. Like, dog,
James is like, he not even smart about it, right?
He ain't gonna touch this nigga. After me and James went back and forth for a little bit, I started to realize that, like, James is from the suburbs, and James is a real nigga. Let me tell this nigga how he can get realer. Like I told y'all before, this nigga would do anything, literally anything, to be a real nigga.
It's not
Dog,
that
I
deep.
told this nigga, I said, yo, if you take this one, nigga, you at least doing 10 in a real adult prison. Nigga, you about to be real as shit.
Yeah, you about to be real out
That
here.
ass believe me. Like, dog, I couldn't even believe it myself. Dog, this nigga's eyes literally lit up. He was like, I could be what? I'm like, nigga,
You about to be real, like, you gonna be
like,
real
the
over
only
that
thing you really
prison.
gonna be is a convict. But, like, nigga, if you think that you gonna be real, by all means, please take this. And that was all I needed to say. That was good enough to convince this nigga that he would take this charge from me. You know what I'm saying? And,
Bruh.
yeah. I think
If you-
those 10 years are just about up now. Bro, he told the cops that he forced me to go out there and be the lookout for him. And, like, y'all can say I'm a fucked up friend, but I still think that he a real ass nigga for that. You know what I'm saying? So, in conclusion, that was the first part of this story. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good
That-
story, man.
Y'all need to be looking forward to part 2
I
because
want to
the
see
next
part
part
2.
is about how they tried to get me to join a gang.
What?
And I wasn't auditioning for Pornhub, so of course I wasn't going to do it. You know? I knew.
Hey, if y'all want to see part 2, man, comment below. Cause this was pretty good, man. His friend was stupid though, man. If you that down to be from the hood or real, whatever, bro, you stupid, bro. You silly. But that's gonna do it for the video, man. I hope y'all enjoy. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you new. We doing this every day, pushing out new content every day. So make sure you stay tuned, lock in. Without further ado, that's a wrap.